At a very harmonious matchmaking platform in the country, a gentleman with a cultured demeanor and glasses appeared. What surprised the female guest on stage was that this gentleman was a tycoon worth 1.5 billion yuan. However, the gentleman did not reveal his true identity in advance. To avoid being disturbed by materialistic women, he introduced himself like this as soon as he got on stage. "Hello, everyone. I'm 31 years old. Currently, I work as a cleaner in a company. Because I work diligently, my colleagues call me Cleaning King. My monthly salary is around 3,500 yuan, and I'm here today to find a beautiful, generous, hardworking, and confident girlfriend." Before the gentleman could finish speaking, 15 of the female guests immediately turned off their lights. At this point, guest no. 16 spoke up, asking the gentleman, "You're still young. Why would you choose to be a cleaner? Don't you have any ambition? You just said you want to find a beautiful, generous, hardworking, and confident girlfriend. But you're just a cleaner. How can you have the nerve to ask for such high standards?" Guess no. 16 continued. "What do you expect by being a cleaner in a factory? Let's not talk about your low salary. You probably don't have any real capabilities either. With your current conditions, I bet you'll never be able to afford a house or a car. Even if you get a girlfriend, would you expect her to live in the countryside with you?" The gentleman felt dejected after hearing this. Guess no. 16 then asked, "If you find a girlfriend, when do you plan to buy a house?" The gentleman smiled and replied, "Since I work in the city and the housing prices are so high, I haven't really thought about it yet. I probably need to wait until my career is more successful. But before that, I want to find a girlfriend who can help me start a business, someone who will be my backbone and support me. I think it's not wise to buy a house right now because the housing prices are high and incomes are low, which puts a lot of pressure on life. It would be better to wait until my career is successful. If I tried to buy a house with my current income, it would be impossible. So I think it's better to focus on work, especially while I'm still young. I need to work hard to build something significant. Otherwise, it'll be too late to try later. Once I have the ability, the issue of housing will no longer be a problem." Guess no. 16 replied, "What you're saying sounds nice, but it's not realistic. You're in your early 30s and still just a cleaner. Forget about becoming an entrepreneur. With your current condition, you don't even have basic financial security. What woman would be interested in you? You just said you'll consider buying a house when you're successful. What if your business fails? What will you do then? Who would want to spend their youth waiting for tomorrow?" With that, she turned off her light. Another 5 female guests followed suit and turned off their lights. At this moment, guess no. 19 said to the gentleman, "It's fine for you to have such ideas, but given that you're still a cleaner, haven't you thought about finding a better job? You're someone without ambition, and yet you're here bragging. Just look at your current job. With your current income, it's hard to live in a big city. How do you plan to improve yourself?" Guess no. 19 continued, "I hope you'll be more realistic and find a better job. And to be blunt, you can't even afford the designer necklaces I wear. Just one of my necklaces cost at least 50,000 yuan. With your income, I bet you have to skip eating and drinking for over a year to afford one." The gentleman, surprised, asked, "What kind of necklace costs that much? May I ask what kind of work you do?" Guess no. 19. Guess no. 19 replied dismissively, "I'm a foot therapist at a foot massage parlor. I make at least 20,000 yuan a month. If we were together, would you expect us to walk to work every day together? You say you want to work hard, but would you really want a woman to struggle with you? And what if your business fails? Would you expect her to pay for your failure? Don't talk about what you can offer a woman. If I'm not mistaken, you probably haven't even saved up for the bride price. How could someone like you possibly find an ideal woman?" The gentleman, frustrated, responded, "Do you think everything should come easy? I hope you don't have this kind of mindset. Success comes through mutual effort. We should understand each other's feelings. Although I haven't achieved the life you all want, to be honest, I can't support women who are so materialistic. I believe that a happy life is built through mutual effort, not just one person's sacrifices. If you're looking for a rich boss, that's unrealistic. You should also consider your own conditions. Even if a rich boss might be interested in you, that's a different story." Guess no. 19, annoyed, said, "You're just a cleaner, and yet you talk like this." She turned off her light. At this point, guest no. 12 directly spoke to the gentleman. "You spoke confidently earlier, and after hearing your conversation with the other female guests, I think you're okay. Although your job isn't great, your performance is decent. I noticed you as soon as you came on stage. From your words, it's clear that you're a responsible person. I want to know, if your business is successful, would you buy me designer necklaces and watches? I like to buy luxury items to decorate myself and look elegant." The gentleman smiled and said, "I wouldn't accept that, because I believe luxury items are not something ordinary people like us can afford, and there's no need to make an effort to show off. Being true to yourself is the best thing." Guest no. 12, serious, responded, "You're just a man with no ambition. You're only a cleaner. How could you afford these things?" And with that, she turned off her light. At this point, only one light remained on. The last female guest, who appeared quite ordinary, spoke to the gentleman. "Although you're just a cleaner, I can see from your eyes that you're a person with responsibility and ambition. I'm from the countryside too, and I know how hard it is to find work. So, I'd like to get to know you better." The host immediately asked the woman, "Would you like to walk off the stage with the gentleman?" The woman responded, "I'm willing." And the gentleman, excited, walked toward her, took her hand, and said, "Thank you for your trust and companionship. I'll make you the happiest cleaning queen." He continued, "I'm sorry, I didn't reveal my true identity when I first came on stage. I'm not a cleaner. That was just an identity I used before coming on stage. I'm actually the owner of a large company with assets over 1.5 billion yuan. I didn't reveal my real identity at first because I wanted to find a girlfriend like you, not the materialistic women who were just here." With that, they left the stage, and the female guests who had turned off their lights showed regret on their faces. That's all for today's story. Thank you for your support.